Hey everybody, we are back with day 2 of the Release the Crafton's Goblin Mode Challenge. It's a 7-day challenge that she's doing on YouTube. Hashtag RTC Goblin Mode. Day 2 is slime and snails. And I don't have any snails, but we do have the slime. So, as mentioned, I'm working on a wetlands journal. And these are 2 book images, magazine images that I've... Well, there's some bones. I know that's on the list. 2 magazine images that I've cut out for this wetlands journal. And as you can see, they're pretty slimy. It's a little salamander and a little slimy frog. So I think what I'm going to do for this little salamander guy, I've got a book page. I'm going to glue him down. I'm just going to make a little folio because I want to keep all of him in here. The little frog guy, I think I'm going to trim down for like a pocket or a tuck spot. So that's what we're going to do. And I've got a couple other little froggy pieces over here that we can work on too. And see, you know, what we got going on. The wetlands journal that I'm doing, I printed off a couple of different kits, random pieces of kits. And then I'm honestly mostly doing images, magazine images. It's kind of what I'm working with. I acquired a good handful of travel guides, and a lot of them had images that will be very useful for the wetlands. So that's mainly what we're doing for our decorations. Again, I have a couple of kits that I'm using. This is from a kit. This is from Graphics Fairy, I think. And I don't know where he's from. He's uber super cute, though. Anywho, carrying on. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of do a little folio with this. I don't know that I want to put any paper in it. I guess I could. I guess I probably could. Let's just trim him down and see what we're working with here. We're going to line up against the fold. Where is... There it is. And let's see if I got us both. Got us both, okay. What is all that? Why didn't you come clean? Probably need to change my blade out, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest with the issue. Come on. Yeah, maybe we'll put some... Let's see what I've got as far as some other book page. That won't work. I just dismantled a big book the other day. And it had some... what I thought were blank pages. There's a blank page. That's a little thicker. See if we got any other blank pages. We may just have a 1-page doomahickey. Okay, well, let's see if we got some other papers we can work with. because I don't think I can get, no. Well, I mean, I guess I might could get 4 if we trim it down. We'll have to trim him down a little bit. We might cut his booty off, but let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get. I had to grab me a snack before I got started. Okay. Let's trim this little bitty tiny edge off to give us 4 pages. I don't want it to be too big because, you know, I'm already feeling like I got a lot of stuff that's gonna go in this journal. Again, I think I'm gonna end up doing 2 journals. So, I mean, we could leave it like that. Nothing says they have to line up, right? I actually kind of like that. Okay, let me get my long stapler out. I could sew them in like a little pamphlet, but we're not gonna do that. Get our handy dandy stapler in. Okay, working with it, and I'm inclined to round our corners. Or I have a new corner. It's not really a rounder, it's a chopper, corner chopper. It gives us more of a square shape. And I think I want to ink. Probably should. The question now becomes, do I want to dark ink or light ink? I need to probably adjust that staple, but we'll go with it. How about this? How about we start with the light and see what that does to us? Oh yeah. Yep, that one works better than the dark. Probably should have done this before I stapled it in, but that's okay. Just scrunching it up a little bit. That's where my stapler's crooked. And I actually, since I folded this, it's got a little bubble from where I glued it down to the image. And I think because of that, see, I've got a bubble here. I think because of that, I probably need to sew it. So that might be a little tricky to sew around, but we'll sew around this and we'll have a little booklet here. Just a little different. Again, nothing says our paper can't stick out the side. And for the other slimy thing we have on the table, we are just going to make like a little tuck pocket out of him. I'm going to glue him down and cut around him. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Like I said, I should have got a snack. I should have got a snacky snack. We're going to cut willy-nilly with this. You guys know I don't normally like to cut willy-nilly, but I kind of like these wet reeds. It kind of gives me an idea of where he's at, but I mean, my book's only so big, so I kind of gotta although I could willy-nilly, I could trim him back on the back side. Let's see here. That would work. You know what? I actually am going to use this. We could use this as a little pocket too. Of our wet grass. Okay. I will, of course, sew around this and probably add something, a little word snippet or something to that. But that'll be a nice little pocket. And then this guy, this is his own little pocket or tuck spot as well. So I think the only other thing, see, like I could do, oh yeah, maybe we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that, little froggy there. Tone down his white. I actually think he fits quite perfectly there. Huh. That was serendipitous and unplanned, but worked out to be probably a favorite little piece of this vid. Get your little leg, dude. Cute. And then I have these two, which I plan to just make obvious tag and a journal card out of. You have a little scrap handy to go ahead and just do that. I do. Ha ha, hee hee hee. So frogs count as slime. Although I don't have any snails going on here. I think the frogs count, especially this guy up here. He's nice and slimy. Nice and slimy. So I'll make a little bitty tag out of this pink and a little bitty journal card out of this guy. This handsome fella here. Okay. These will for sure go in the marshy wetlands journal. Yesterday's mushrooms, not so much, but these guys will definitely go. Definitely. So I'm kind of stuck on this new, I don't know that I like that one. This new corner, I hate to call it a corner rounder because it doesn't round the corners, but it squares them. I think that's kind of cool. I mean, I could easily do it myself, sure, but simple little journal card and our little taggy. I haven't yet decided what kind of string and fabric and all that I'm going to use in the Marsh journal, so we won't add a little floof to it yet until I decide. But these will be one step closer to being done for sure. So I think that's what's going to do it for today for slime and snails. We got us a little booklet. I'll sew around it and sew around the cover to kind of situate this situation. And might be a little tricky since I've already stapled it. But since my staple is a little off, I might end up dismantling and redoing it. Who knows? But we've got us a little, I like this with the paper sticking out. It gives it a little different feel. We got this side pocket guy, the slimy little frog. And then with his leftovers, we created this little pocket. I'll stitch around this as well. A little journal card and a little tag with frogs on it. Again, I haven't decided on my floof yet for the journal, so those will be further embellished, but we're one step closer to having those done. So that's what this is all about for me, is to kind of, again, I'm working on the wetlands journal, and it's kind of, I like to do the challenges if I can incorporate them into something I'm already working on. So that's what we're going to try to do with this. So it adds another dimension of challenge to it. So day 2, slime and snails. This is the Release the Craft in Goblin Mode 7-day challenge. Hopefully you guys are jumping on the bandwagon, at least checking out other vids that are doing this. Kind of makes me feel like I'm getting in the fall Halloween feel. It's kind of like, I mean, I know it's mid-July, but I'm so ready for fall and Halloween and all that good stuff. So anyways, thanks for joining me. Hashtag RTC Goblin Mode. Check out, see what everybody else is doing. And I'll be back tomorrow with moss. I think I can incorporate that into the wetlands. I think I have a couple images I can play with. So thanks so much for joining me. Again, apologies. I'm just kind of still getting back in the groove of things. So I'm doing simple stuff right now, and I'll work into more and more as I get more into this this marshy wetlands journal. So thanks for joining me. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.